welcome back to Campaigns of the Plains. This is Arc 2, Season 2 D&D. So we put these new episodes out for your enjoyments every Friday. So new episodes on our YouTube channel. The same YouTube release can be then heard on podcast release, wherever you get your podcasts, every Wednesday following that Friday. Clear as mud. Anyway, guys, if you enjoy our content, we have more of it besides D&D on our channel and our podcasts. So make sure to delve into some of the other stuff that we've done, and make sure to follow us on the socials listed down below here. So let's get into this episode. So you guys are, we kind of fast forward through the 5 days here, because it seems like we may just get stuck drawing cards or talking about how to kill Marquies. So,
well, yeah, but what if other people wanted to draw cards?
I mean, we can do it if you guys want to do some rapid fire ones.
I wanted to try and identify this black staff I was given.
Use
the magical items. What's that? Just black.
Just the black staff.
Yeah, the big black staff.
The big black staff.
Well, it might be beneficial when we're doing the edging thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
We're stuck on it.
And then also probably identify the golden stars. It says it'll give me guidance, but and a dragon bangle that was also given to someone.
Yes. So, sake of brevity, we can say that you identify those items. I'll have to place them into you guys' inventory later on. But the staff is known as the Stardust Rod.
Oh.
And it gives you a +2 to your attack and damage rolls. And it allows you to upcast one spell without having to spend a spell slot of higher level once a day.
Hoo-hoo.
Jeez.
This includes 9th level spells.
But there is no such thing as 10th level spells.
Is there?
Oh.
I feel like there used to be, right?
Wait, what?
Back in AD&D and 2, there used to be 10th level spells. 10th level spells are god level spells.
Yeah, there's a reason why you don't do that.
Yep.
Right, so I'm calling it now Party Death by level 10 Fireball.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Warlock does not get that high with...
We get multi-class by them.
What's that?
Is it
With their...
is it just for Warlock?
What's that? It is a black mage only item.
Okay, I was gonna say, I know fucking Fireball.
I'll kill you all.
I'll kill you all.
Forget just killing Marquies. I'll get all of you.
So the 3 stars are known as the Masterclass stars. They can be used once per star. The star disappears when you use it. And it will grant you or whoever uses it, the ability to speak with an extraplanar being and ask it a question.
Should we kill Marquies? Yes. It's just a...
You don't have to spend a star. I'll just tell you yes.
Yeah.
Alright, we got confirmation. Let's go.
Sorry, Christian. Anyway.
We'll bring you back. We'll build you a new, better body. For science. Another you for you to be that you aren't before. The you.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Or the you're after the you don't know.
The bracelet is known as the Dragon Ouroboros. And this bracelet will allow its wielder to basically slow fall or feather fall from the same height as feather fall. So it grants the user feather fall up to 3 times a day. It will also allow the user to jump at 3 times their normal height.
The hell, you got ups.
I got
Oh,
wings.
but you're only 4 feet tall. That's not very high.
No, not the height of the character, the height of which they can jump by the height calculation.
Oh, I gotcha.
I got wings. All right.
Yeah, but now you can give yourself a launch off.
And just to let you know, jump distance is based off of strength. So,
Oh shit. All right.
Give it to Asher. Let him get some good ups.
can you imagine him at full plate just come fucking crashing
One
down?
in strength.
Holy shit, that's lovely.
Can I give these items away? Do you
All
want
right.
this?
So
I probably
who
did
else
too
would
many
like
things.
to? I will say that everybody gets one evening or one day, if you would like to.
Do you want to take the time to do it?
Up to you. Do you want a
Does Asher want?
magical
I'm cool doing it, but if
You want
if
to
we
cool
want to get on
magical
the thing,
item or
yeah.
trauma? Because all I got was trauma. I didn't
Yeah.
do shit.
If we want to get on, that's fine. But like,
It's up to you.
I'm asking everyone else. If we just want to move.
I'm fine with drawing some more cards. It's
There's only 3 people left.
Yeah.
It's just the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got one. Queen of Clubs. Queen. There is only one option for this card.
No. Those.
So, the figure on this card
Choose trauma.
is a war-ravaged man. His hair is probably bottom of his ear, kind of this dirty blonde color. He has this blonde stubble trying to form into a beard. White tunic, red vest over top, knee-high boots with tan pants. He kind of steps forward from what seems to be a little bit of a storm of sand. And he kind of looks around at everyone. And he is speaking in a very old dialect of common. And he says, "What foul aether is this? I'm not of this time."
You get used to it.
We feel like we have to tell this to everyone. You're a ghost. This is a magic card deck.
Yeah.
And he looks around at all of you and kind of sees that you're all seen some battle as well. And he goes, well met, fellow warriors. My name is Captain Bosch von Rossenberg.
Captain Bosch.
Captain Bosch.
I knew.
He says, these magics compel me to tell you time my era. I was imprisoned for a long time. But let me tell you that I would choose to be imprisoned if it would save others, even one person, from the horrors of war. Seems like you've all seen battle.
Horrible. Wars of war?
Horrors.
Oh, I thought it was just prostitutes. Just
Yeah,
stabbing
yeah.
people.
This
The
is,
Wars of War. Oh,
yep,
stabby
not
prostitutes.
Game of Thronesy enough
That
for
was-
this one.
Ah.
And he says to you, Asher, what lengths would you go through to make sure your loved ones stayed safe?
Probably give my life.
Feel like giving one's life is easy, but protecting one, doing whatever is necessary to protect them, that's the true cause. He reaches.
You already gave your life once, and then you came back. So really, you can do it again.
In the book, like, we got, like...
What if you have to
bet.
keep doing it? That'd be kind of hard.
Just keep giving life again and again.
Pieces of your soul.
Please don't. He reaches into the pocket of his vest and he pulls out a materia. This materia is unlike anything that you've ever seen before, Asher, as it contains no color.
Ooh.
But this swirling energy that seems to be almost like a storm. And he says, I think you'll find this useful. Protect at any cost. All right. So I'm sure Becky will take the time to identify this for you.
I can do it myself.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can. So the item that he has actually handed you is known as. Come on. Come on.
Always the opposite of etching. Come on. Come on.
So gosh, my page isn't loading. I apologize. Let me try to. I don't know. My internet just went dumb. Apologize for all the delays. All right. This is known. This is known as neonethicite.
You hear that little chuckle he did beforehand? Don't touch it.
You touch this, or are you taking it? I guess. I mean,
I would assume he would just take it, right?
yeah.
He's not afraid to curse things. He touches them all the time.
Fair enough. So you touch this, and the energy inside seems to swirl and dance inside like sand being strewn about.
Sand. I hate sand.
It's in everything. When you touch neonethicite, the neonethicite, if slotted, will allow the user to perform what is known as a quickening. This allows the user to make an additional attack during their combat turn if they roll a d12 and lose that amount of life.
Permanently or just...
They just they take that much damage basically.
Okay, take.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not okay. That seems to be on par with him.
All right. And he disappears. Marquies, are you drawing?
Sure.
You want to hand him the deck, Eric? Hand it out for him real quick.
The fuck?
I just fanned it out. Calm down.
Oh,
Marquies likes to gamble.
an
Yeah.
8 of diamonds.
Diamonds.
8 of
Put
diamonds?
the first red thing.
I was gonna say, I think it's the first red suit.
You die.
Just dead.
Is
The
it
red,
like
the
all
red
clubs?
suits kill you.
Evens odds situation here as well.
Oh, even. Well, no, everyone's been rolling. No. Yeah.
That evens.
I will pick odd.
Everyone had evens. I had no option.
Okay. So with yours,
Oh, he picked. I just rolled the dice.
it doesn't matter.
Eh.
All right. So,
I meant even.
well, I'm just wondering how this one worked for you.
I put my soul bracelet back on. Not really, but I'm thinking about it.
So, this might be a good item for you, actually. There is this flash, and you see a humanoid kind of flip in the air and land on the ground in front of you, and this humanoid has kind of bowled out blonde hair, and he is kind of hopping around a little bit, and he has this like blue vest on over a white tunic. He is a little odder than the most other folks that you've seen because he has a tail like that of an ape.
Okay.
He said he was blonde.
Yes.
Goku?
And he kind of like
They're Super Saiyan, right?
bops around a little bit, and he jumps up high and uses his tail like to catch one of the raptors, and is kind of looking at all of you, and is like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Oh no, it's another one that has self-realized where it is.
Well, I mean, you get yanked out of your time zone.
Hey, this is a no yanks.
We've already done that.
Anyway, I guess the weird magic thing here is making me say stuff that I wouldn't really tell anybody but cute ladies.
You can tell it to him, but you can look at her.
And he looks at you, Becky, and he's like, "Yeah, she's cute enough. Sure, why not?" She's no Garnet, but I guess I'll take it. So, long time ago, me and my gang, we were commissioned to steal a princess. Put on a play, do our show, kidnap the princess. Pretty easy, right?
Sure. Yeah, I will just take your word for that.
Well, wasn't the easiest job ever. Whole muck of stuff went about, and the princess actually ended up coming on the ship by herself.
Okay.
Weird, right? Well, we ended up crash landing into forest, and fortunately, that forest was cursed. And a good buddy of mine actually saved me from becoming a stone statue. And I promised one day that I'd find a way to get him out. Tell me, you made any promises to anybody?
Not. I don't think anything of the sort like that.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be like my promise. Listen, I don't make the rules. I'm just speaking what the spell told me to do.
Yes, I'm sure. There's must be.
I'm pretty sure there's a spell that wants you to go into like details, Marquies.
Still really kind of a jumbled mess. But I do recall there being it wasn't so much a promise, but I think it counts in this case, that Arthur made to ensure someone receives the proper justice.
You could promise Din you'd hold her money for her.
No, she didn't just give the money.
No, she said, "Will you hold this for me?" And you said, "Yes."
I don't think that that's a promise. I think that's a
That's a yes.
that's a yes.
Yeah. Well, listen.
So I think, yes, I would go with a promise of justice.
Well, it's kind of flimsy. I'd have made my promise to a girl, but I guess I'll give it to you.
Well, she was a girl.
Ooh. Well, I guess I'll give it to you then. He has a belt on that's holding these rather ornate daggers. And when I say dagger, I mean they're bordering on short sword. And he reaches down and grabs one out of his belt, and like as he's hanging upside down, he like flicks it towards your feet. And he's like, use that to deliver your justice.
Is it wild magic?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need it.
So he disappears. This dagger, Becky or Asher, using your prowess of identifying items, it is known as the Mage Masher. When used against somebody who has spell slots, it will deal an additional d4 of damage per remaining spell slot.
So you stab him at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. That's
Mean.
potentially a lot of damage.
Standing away from me.
Hey, don't trip on this.
So yeah.
Now he has a way to defend himself against all of us mages if we try to kill him.
Alright. Let's see. How many spell slots do I have? I have 16. I have 16 spell slots.
16 d4 of damage.
Ooh.
At minimum,
Well,
that's 16 damage. At
I only
maximum,
have 3, so
And that's just damage from that, not
Yeah.
on the actual roll.
yep.
Dude.
So
Damn.
Should melt that down and put it in a slot in your gun.
Oh,
oh my god, I didn't think of. No!
The gun's not magical. Oh, but the other gun.
No.
You can slot the other gun.
We still have to figure out
Yeah.
because I've slotted some hammers and stuff that were already magical.
But yeah, anyway. Matt, you haven't drawn.
I have not.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Who are you having draw for you, I guess?
Eric can draw this one too.
Alright.
I don't draw trauma like Alysia does.
Right.
Everybody got magical items, and I got trauma and another magical item for Becky.
9 of spades. You get 9 shovels.
9 shovels. Alright.
Oh.
Helpful no oasis.
Oh, this.
Dig and sand. Or litter box.
Evens, odds, roll, say, it doesn't matter.
I'll do even.
Evens? Okay. Okay. So, the figure on this card is of a armored man. And he steps forth from the aether, and he is in very odd looking armor. Like his helmet is almost reminiscent of like a pesto's cap, and he has an iron feather sticking out of it. Underneath his armor, he has chain, but he also has like plate over it as well. It's very odd because the armor itself only really covers like the chest, and then he has like over a pair of pants. Well, they're not even pants. They're more like what are the high-rise pants that ladies wear sometimes that go just like to the knee? Capris? Yeah, they're kind of that similar height. And he has armor over that as well. He has a pretty massive broadsword strapped to his back as well. And he walks out and he kind of surveys the situation and he says, "Where's the castle?"
You're dead. You're
What?
ghost. We
What?
summoned you here with cards.
What? I'm supposed to protect Her Highness.
You probably won't remember this when you go back. It's fine. You're still alive in your timeline.
I'm so confused. Perhaps Master Vivi will be able to explain this one to me.
Not really, no.
What? And then all of a sudden he like snaps to and he's like, "What is this odd magic?" And he like starts to like spew words like, "What?"
I know. He's gonna throw up.
And he says, My duty was to protect the princess at all costs. And as captain of the Pluto Knights, I wouldn't let my name go to shame. Even from ruffians and bad influences on the princess. I would do anything to protect her honors. There's someone like that in your life, sir.
Well, I would say there's a bunch of people like that that I would throw down my arms for. And I'll look around at the entire group, and especially at Araha, and say there are many people in this very room, but there are also many I barely know. Whether that be blood relatives or people just living in the oasis. It's part of our duty to protect those we love.
Well, I see you're of noble stock, just like my princess. Good sir, I bid unto you this knowledge. One that I had developed with another whom I trusted to help protect the princess. And he hands you a very old piece of parchment rolled up. It kind of smells like it's been stuck in his armor for quite some time. And he says, I bid you to use it along with somebody who, like myself, is a master of the, and he like pulls his sword out and holds it in front of him in a very knightly manner, and of the physical arts. Together, the two of you shall be unstoppable. And he disappears.
I will unfurl this scroll and attempt to read it.
Yes. So at the top of this scroll, it actually says in like a child's handwriting. It says how to use sword magic. You get the feeling that by reading this scroll and using it, you may be able to infuse a physical attack with an element of your choice. Depending on the level of spell slot that you use, the damage will increase. The base damage at spell slot 1 is 3d6 of the chosen effect. And it will last up to 1 hour. So you may imbue a weapon with an elemental attack of your choosing.
That sounds great.
So
Yeah. Perhaps, and I will share this with Asher. Be like, maybe we can figure out how to imbue one of your weapons with some fire or something.
That's pretty cool. Mom has new
Yeah.
claws too. You could have fire claws.
Oh,
fire claws.
claws.
All right.
Or fire arrows or whatever you remote them, you know?
So you spend the next 5 days kind of getting to know the crew, getting to know the ship, and the captain lets you know that you should be coming up onto the border of Sapphiros shortly. By evening, you should reach the big bridge. She asks you, what's your opinions on which side of the border shall we stop to charge our crystals? Because I know not what lies on the other side of the border right now, and I don't know if things are a little sketchier on the other side of the border. So would you rather stop on the Rubus side or forge on to Sapphiros?
I feel like you know more than we do. I've never.
Not a lick.
Okay, well, I've never been in either one of. I mean, I've been in this place because we're here now, but I don't know anything. But I would say if we're safer on this side of the border.
Well, this side is known. At the very least, we know that our side of the border is patrolled by sympathetic forces, shall we say. The last heard, unfortunately, we heard that Sapphiros' capital had been retaken by the church.
Oh, like recently?
Correct.
Well, heck. We should stay on this side then, maybe.
You hear a voice from nowhere, and this tiny Aura, very familiar girl with pink hair, seems to appear from behind you, and she looks upset at his Queena, and she says, "But I helped them before I left. Was it because I didn't stay?"
Okay, Queena. Kick their asses. Again.
Okay, but maybe I shouldn't have left.
Well, we're going back. I don't... You've been here the whole time? Hold on. Have you been here the whole time?
Yes, I've just been hanging out with the crew.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, we're going back, so you can stay.
Thanks.
And we have help now. We're gonna be there.
So, how far out?
Captain says it's getting late in the evening, so we're probably about 20 minutes to touchdown.
Becky is thinking. She'll say to the others, I could turn into something like this, like a eagle or something, and fly down and kind of survey the opposite side and see if it's suspicious or not, or if it's safe.
I mean, it just seems like if it's less of a risk to fuel up on this side of the border, we might as well fuel up on this side of the border.
I'm just suggesting.
I mean, a good survey would be good when we leave, too, so we know it's safe. Because how far are we away from where we're going?
The captain says, well, the trip to Sappho's capital will be roughly a day and a half.
I think just so that we can get there and not have to stop again, it'd be safer to refill on this side of the border.
Sure. You still want me to survey the other side?
That might be a good idea.
How far can you scout ahead?
I can polymorph for an hour, so I can go 30 minutes towards Sappho's and 30 minutes to get back.
I don't see why not.
So,
Does it, well,
20 minutes pass, and the ship sets down in the sands of Rubis. You can actually see the border from here. Big bridge is, as its name implies, a rather large bridge. At this point, you're finally able to see this giant waterfall that feeds into the sea here, the ocean. And the bridge itself seems to have guard towers on this side, and the captain actually flashes what looks to be like a flare light to the guard towers, and she gets a response, and she says, well, our forces still occupy this side. The code checks out, so at the very least, our side is safe for the evening, so we can stop here. The bridge itself, just up ahead, is roughly a mile across. So, if you do decide to venture out, just be careful, as there are guard towers on the other side of the bridge as well. It is evening at this point, so you would have some cover if you went about it inconspicuously. Just be here by dawn, so that way we can make haste. At this point, you see that the cruise ship have all jumped down to the sands. They've all rope laddered down as the ship sets down, and they start taking these giant tubes and sticking them in the ground, and you see them kind of pulse with some kind of power.
did we ask what powered the ship?
Yes.
I think it's just ether, isn't it?
So it's just the ambient aether of the world. They put them into a charged crystal and burn that aether off. Is anybody scouting? Becky?
I am trying to figure out what I want to do.
All right.
More shape.
The
Can
crab
you
was
go
high.
after it?
I don't
I mean-
know how long my form lasts.
Not an hour, I'll tell you that.
So it's like rage lasts 1 minute.
Yeah. So it's basically the equivalent of a wild shape.
Wild shape lasts for an hour.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
Let me look. This is my wild shape can last for 5 hours.
Apparently, wild shape lasts for a long time.
Huh.
Oh, when you're higher level, it lasts for a long time. When at lower level, I think it's an hour.
Sure. But I mean, I don't use wild shape, but yeah, according to this.
I think I have it on your features on your character
It's
then.
like I'm trying to find
Have your druid level rounded down. Is what
As a level
Number of
brought
hours.
down. That's how druid works.
Well, I mean, would you go with Becky? I guess.
Oh yeah, that's idea.
I mean, I
Um,
have passed by that trace. I want to try and do it on foot, but you would have to stay nearby me.
Um.
I mean, are we just gonna be burning polymorphs so we can do some scouting, or
We're gonna
I-
sleep
I-
again.
That's what I was thinking.
I can do it too.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to polymorph into an eagle.
A giant eagle, not a regular eagle.
I was just going to do a regular eagle.
Oh, so we're not using it as transport. You're just doing scouting.
Yes. I don't want to like draw any attention to it.
Okay.
So, ooh, could I maybe do an owl because they could see at night?
Yeah, I'm assuming you could.
I don't know why yours doesn't show that feature. I mean, you could also just do your wings too, Dan, if you want to fly.
I mean, fucking shot.
I think inconspicuous is what they're going for.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really have anything to
120
be
feet.
besides the drug, I
Yeah.
guess.
So, but only one whole hit point. So don't get hit by any.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so I polymorph into an owl. Weak little owl.
I mean, it is pretty small. She'd probably get away with flying around. I guess owls are tiny creatures.
Be Dirk, and you can just go with the
I
owl.
was like, I could be Dirk.
I was like, you can definitely change into dirt. We'll just go with the same hour here.
There's the chocobo that I have. Can it fly?
No.
Lavender?
Hmm?
Lavender chocobo? What is that?
It's still a chick, so it hasn't really.
Okay.
It doesn't have a fly speed, so. But it's
Oh,
fast on the
But
ground.
it could fly if it grew up. Is it one of those kind, or
What's that?
what kind of chocobo is it?
It is a drop chocobo made for like carrying people and goods on feet.
So it can't fly?
No.
Okay.
So, but it does have a very fast land speed.
And what about Dirk then?
Going with dirt?
An owl and a flying dragon going on an
Little snake.
adventure. Little flying snake going to scout.
Yep.
Owl could just hold the snake in its little balance. Looks like she caught it.
Oh.
There you go. You guys get caught. Okay. So, we'll say that you guys get pretty close to the guard tower on the other side. Are you going about it quietly?
I mean, I'm an owl, so I assume I am.
Let's go ahead and have you both roll stealth checks.
You don't get past that. That's fine.
That is going to be a 23 for stealth.
Should be using Dirk's stealth. Dirk's dex.
12.
Well, Dirk makes a lot of flapping noise as opposed to an owl. So Becky, you're kind of annoyed at the feather flapping of this snake flying next to you, so you kind of move on ahead and away. And you see the guards now on this tower. There are guards. They kind of are like looking around, and they see this like snake like flapping, and they're like, "What is that? Is it a flying snake?"
Yeah.
And the other one is like, "Well, I've heard of pigs flying, but never snakes." It'll be something interesting to tell the farmers anyway. Besides that, they don't really do anything about it. They just kind of admire the flying snake and watch it like fly.
So majestic.
No, it's just really weird. So yeah, there are 2 guard towers on either side. Go ahead and make me an investigation check, the both of you.
Is that my intelligence or?
Yes, because your faculties stay.
9.
Okay.
Not smart.
Is Dirk smarter?
No.
Let's see. Investigation. What skill is that?
It is intelligence.
Use your intelligence, honey, not that one.
No,
Oh.
no.
Not on
no,
polymorph.
Not on polymorph.
Polymorph. Use the creature stat.
Yep.
Yep. Polymorph. The downside of polymorph is you become the creature intelligence. Which is why funny shenanigans sometimes happen.
Like dumb mammoths. 18? Absolutely. So you kind of catch the armor and kind of the overall look of the few guards that are placed here. And you have seen the Guardian's armor, and they definitely have a dress code. So kind of a shiny plate with white capes and the symbol of the church emblazoned upon the cape. These look like farmers in hand-me-down armor. They have like rusted spears, and the armor, may have been basically ornamental for what purposes they are wearing it for. So you get the sense that these folks do not belong to the Guardians.
Okay. I say that Becky would just continue on past the guard post.
So at this point, you probably, if you're doing a half an hour back as well, you probably have about 10-ish minutes left before you have to turn around to make that half an hour back.
Well, that is a big bridge.
Yes.
Okay. I think, she would just use that 10 minutes, kind of leading Dirk on like just this wide arc, just to kind of like survey like the immediate area after the bridge.
So with the sun kind of going down in this general direction, this westerly direction, you spot a village on one of the many terraces. Is that the landscape changes here to that rocky terrace type highlands kind of feel to it. So a number of things catch your hourly gaze at first as you see small rodents and such scurrying from their holes for nighttime feeding. But you quickly focus yourself, and you both see a small farming village on the edge here. And as the sun goes down, you start seeing smoke rising from the village, like black smoke. And you hear screams coming from the village as well.
I think Becky will risk a little of closer and investigate what's going on.
Absolutely. So, you start flying closer to this village, and it is a relatively small village. It looks to be maybe one that might deal mostly in like farm animals and maybe a couple of crops. Thatched roofs, that kind of thing. Nothing quite of the villages that you, or the bigger cities that you've recently been to. But as you get closer, you hear those screams and you see that there are a number of beasts attacking the villagers. They're trying very desperately to get into any abode that they can, and you see a number of the beasts catch a couple of like livestock and like tear into them. Din, you're watching this happen, and you see that something's really odd about these creatures. There's like a couple of flocks of birds and a couple of large wolves. There's a few larger lizards as well. Something's weird about them. Something is giving you like the heebie-jeebies about these particular beasts. They seem to be working in tandem, like your beast would. They're listening to commands of something. They're intelligent, or at least intelligent enough to follow commands. And while they do only have the abilities of beasts, a few of them are like trying desperately to like get into windows, and like you even see like some of the birds like pecking at the pane glass, trying to like peck away the wood of the pane itself to try to like get a beak in, and you can hear screams from inside of the houses as well. It looks like one of the many lanterns that had been lit on the gravel paths inside the village has keeled over and has caught a stall, and that is what is causing the black smoke to rise up. What do you guys do?
Is there any like we see like anyone nearby that's commanding these creatures?
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Me too, or
You certainly can.
Natural 20.
natural one.
So Din, unfortunately, you're just kind of enthralled by the thrill of the hunt here, as these creatures are tearing into like livestock, and you kind of have to shake the natural urge to just kind of join in the hunt here. But Becky, you catch the faintest glimpse at the center of the village. There is a rather large well, and there is a face peering out of the well. You just catch the top of a head, but not too many features.
Okay. I think
I'm going for it. I'm going down there.
You going down in the village?
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, Becky's going to lie down, not like directly at the well, but somewhere nearby where she feels like she could be hidden and come out of polymorph and like try and get the jump on whatever this is in the well.
Okay. So. Alright. If you guys open up your D&D Beyond.
I hope the girls are doing okay.
We didn't tell them to only look and not do anything else.
Yeah, we told him to make sure to come back and get us. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
You guys had fun in this fight.
Right.
Yeah, one of them's not even in the book.
Sorry, I just got to take the players off of the map that are not there real quick. All right.
All but two.
Yep. Can you guys see the map?
I keep refreshing, but it's not working right now.
Then
Yeah.
I see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
You might have to zoom out. It's kind of in the upper right-ish corner for now. I am going to reveal the map here to you.
no, I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't. I just keep hitting retry.
Same.
Ooh.
Just close it
Uh-oh.
and open it
I
again.
have a few times.
Oh,
I did.
Let me try to refresh on my end. Ooh. Yeah, great. Getting an error on my side too. Womp womp. D&D Beyond.
their maps are really cool. They're new. Give the beta a chance to beta itself.
Beta.
D&D behind.
Uh-huh.
I haven't gotten it set up on there yet,
Oh
but
no. Are we going to have to use our imagination?
We might have to use our imaginations.
Whoa.
How terrible. Try this one more
Does
time.
sound terrible.
oh man, you heck my new Fortnite cowboy.
Try to reload this real quick. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna just try this real quick here. We're going to reload the map. Apologies, folks who are tuning in to the see technical difficulties. Two.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, now it's empty.
Oh my god.
There's no birds or giant lizards.
I don't think any of my maps are working. Well, hold on a second.
Oh, and the boat.
Oh, I see a boat.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's. I'm gonna be really upset. We're gonna try. Boy, he doesn't like
and
that.
village
Doesn't like that map.
with all of the ravens and lizards.
But apparently Christian can see
people.
the map.
Apparently, Christian can see the map, but none of the rest.
Yes, this map's fucking lit, guys.
God
Looks like a Zelda map.
damn it. Okay. Wow. Well, hell.
You just fight on the boat.
Yep.
I don't even have the play button on my thing anymore. Oh, there it is.
That is really disappointing, guys. I had pretty
You
map.
think that the map is too big?
It might be too high quality of an image. Which,
I don't know.
I mean, beta might.
Oh, but Christian can see it. Who knows? It's
Sorry,
okay.
guys. My map is
Oh,
just
I
too
can-
high quality for, you
Yep.
all.
It's huge.
Or it might just be D&D
Oh,
Beyond
oh,
being
oh, oh.
crap.
I got a map.
Yep, so do I. Nobody touch anything.
Oh, there it is.
Holy shit.
There's nothing on it.
There's what?
Well, no, yeah,
Holy shit, it's there.
there's nothing there.
There will be in a hot second.
Oh, there's a Becky.
There's a Becky.
There's Becky blazing
Uh,
like it's April. Mid to late April.
I mean, you need to be in a square.
Nah. Wait, hold up.
Hmm.
D&D Beyond didn't, like, make their maps with, like, grid blocking?
I guess not.
What?
It might be a feature they'll eventually.
Yeah.
Seems like it would have been like kind of like part of the core.
It's still in beta.
Yeah. Beta means you have passed your alpha, which means you are feature complete.
Technically works, doesn't it? Ooh, look at all these giant lizards and wolves. More of ravens. You guys have fun.
Okay. So you guys are landing at the well.
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
Wherever there's an open space.
I'm trying to get the drop on like whatever is sticking its head out of this well.
Fair enough. So you do have a surprise round, as you, I'm assuming you're popping out of your forms.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
I wasn't.
You're not? Is it?
Jerk at them.
Okay. All right.
I'm just
So
gonna snake
you gonna snake it?
until I get smacked out of it. Sure.
Well, you both have your surprise rounds. So, what are you doing?
I didn't see this figure, so I was just going down.
You're
there.
not. Are you going after one of the other creatures?
No, I was just going down there to check out, like, closer what was going on.
Okay.
I mean, if Becky goes ahead of me, I'll follow Becky now.
We'll remind you that you both have link pearls in. Well, at least Becky has access to hers right now because she's back in her humanoid form.
Right.
So, did you just land by the well then?
Yeah, you see
Yeah, I
Becky
did.
like dive down and like land straight at the well with intent.
Okay, I'm falling behind then.
What are you doing, Becky?
So now that I'm at the well, can I see a person? I can see a person in here, or what? What do I
This
see?
well is completely darkened, and the fact that it is basically past twilight at this point, this figure is obscured by the shadows, but you see a face. Are you? When you come closer to landing, it is peering out, and it is like this twisted, pale, almost drowned-looking Aura female. Her
Oh,
horns are twisted and black, and she is a pale coloration. Her hair is like slicked down like it was wet. And she seems to be like muttering something.
Push it.
7 days.
So
7, 10, 9 days.
Yeah, 7 to 10 business days.
Yeah.
uh, I need her or it or whatever to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. It's a natural 1.
Okay, so I cast Lightning Lure. Target must succeed on a strength save or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me. And then take 1d8 lightning damage, upgraded to 3d8 at my level, if it is within 5 feet of me.
And that it is.
So it takes 11 lightning damage.
Okie dokie. And it is pulled, you said, correct?
Yep.
So this
Pulled out of that well.
this figure comes tumbling over the side of the well, and you see she is, like I said, a very pale looking Aura female. something's off about her as well. As you pull her out of the well, she is moving very inhumanly, like a puppet. Like she is bound to something that you can't quite see.
Beautiful, awesome.
Din?
I'll pull up in my form now.
Unless, or do you have anything else you could do, Becky?
No, this is a surprise round.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it right there.
Okay. Are you using your link pearl to speak to your party at all?
Yeah, I might send, if I can, I'll send a message out to the rest that there's a village under attack on the other side of the bridge.
And how far away is that?
By flight of owl, it's about 20 minutes. In the airship, you could probably be there in under 2.
Yeah, but we're still fueling up.
In under 2 minutes? They'll be dead by then. That's 20 rounds of combat.
Right, that's
We
fair.
should probably just get new Becky's then. Right?
Yeah. We'll just get a new Becky, new Den. Start over. I can just resurrect both of them. As long as he's
I mean,
like-
if you're sharing this information, the captain said that, we can have the ship packed up and we could be over to that village in about 2 minutes. But we'll finish up the surprise right here. Din, what are you doing?
I'll pop out of my form.
Okay.
So this thing is aggressive?
No? You haven't seen it really do anything yet, but Becky
It's
just,
not
like,
well.
yanked it out of the well with this lightning magic.
Are the creatures doing anything about us? Like, do they notice that we're here? I suppose.
Not yet, because you're in a surprise round.
Oh, okay. I go to state.
Even Din is
Get back.
surprised in the surprise round.
I am like, what is going on?
You're just kind of holding action?
Yeah.
Okay, are you, like... So you can hold your action for the next round if you, like, ready in action, like, if something comes up to
Oh
you,
yeah,
you
something
can
comes up on the like,
smack it with your axes or something.
yeah, axes will work.
Because it has to be a trigger.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll come back to the ship real quick. And Araha asks you, Milos, what's going on?
There's a village nearby that's under attack, but it's going to take us, 2 minutes to get there. That's
Are
way
we
too long.
done fueling the ship?
Hmm?
Are we done fueling the ship?
The captain says no, but I mean, we have enough fuel to get to the village and we could stop there, but, we might not be safe.
Well, they're gonna be dead before we get there.
Well,
Can't
we
they
can
just come
try.
back? Like, how big is this village?
Been else to come back.
How important is this
I
village?
can't tell you shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah?
like Pearl.
Sure.
We should go help the village, even though we don't know anyone there.
Everyone will be dead by the time we get. Okay, you know what?
Try.
I can send them all when we get there, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure Marquies is staying right next to
Stay on the ship.
Right.
Stay on the ship, Marquis.
So Araha looks at you and he says, I may be able to get you there, but I won't be able to accompany you.
How are you going to get us there?
And he opens up the giant book that you've seen him carry around, and he says, it's a very experimental type spell. I haven't really had time to cast it, but
No.
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 I don't disagree with
if you need to be there
No.
quickly.
that. What?
Why don't you want him to cast the spell on us?
His first words
Experimental?
were, it's experimental.
Well, it's a very...
We're all about experiments.
No, it was not.
Of course. The Ellie I know would experiment with almost anything.
What Ellie do you know?
Sounds funny.
He is really trying to persuade you right now, and it ain't working.
He just looks at you, Milos, and he says, well, should I try it?
I say we try it. What do you say, Asher and Marquies?
If we can do it quickly, might as well try.
Are there seatbelts?
No, there's no seatbelt.
Shit.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
What's the spell, and why is it experimental?
Well, it's... And he kind of like
just-
looks at Milos and he says, it's maybe a little bit of void magic.
No.
Starting to actually really side with her on that.
I'll stay here. You guys can go get your arms ripped off by void magic.
Well, I mean... fine, if you won't go, I shall. And he...
No. You almost died by way of dragging through your small intestine.
Gross.
Well, got dragged through my small intestine. And he will just say, if you won't rise to the occasion, I will. It doesn't matter the cost. But I can't stand by and...
We actually can't save the world if we're all dead. Does nobody get this?
Well, then we
What
won't
if
care
we
if the
die? And we can't cause the end of the world either.
Araha hops off of the boat, and
I'm the one who's supposed to cause the end of the world, so...
If she dies now, it'll be fine.
but he jumps down, grabs his rapier out, and starts drawing some sigils in the sand, and then he puts the crystal on top as he turns the rapier upside down and begins to focus. And you see the sigils in the sand start to glow, and you see this arch begin to form, and this blackness kind of opens up from the archway itself. And he says, guess I'll see you on the other side. He looks at Milos.
I was expecting different.
And I will follow around.
Since when did he grow such big balls?
He's always had big balls as I'm running.
You know that.
That's so gross.
If you're coming, you need to do so now, otherwise I need to close the gate as I walk through.
Ashwell went through.
You going through?
I'm so tired of void magic.
Oh.
Meet us there on the ship then.
Okay.
No, he's not coming. Alright.
We need... Do we really want...
I went through the thing already.
You ask us.
Talk-
Asher is like, oh,
Just you and Ash, or you and Ellie, and
Yep.
Myth, Math, and Moth. Or
Listen, I've lost part of my soul recently, and I am just this done with void magic. I'm not going through that fucking portal.
Okay, well...
I'll meet you there in 2 minutes.
Oh, hell. Alright.
And you don't have to go, but bye.
Is it, like... It doesn't do anything weird when I get near it, right? Okay. Just don't... Never mind. I'll go through.
Okay. So, Ellie, you are behind on the ship.
Yeah.
The portal closes behind. We're gonna go back and have we're gonna have Din and Becky roll me initiative. And I've got this neat little Excel sheet that's just going to do it for me.
Is initiative? Oh, I'm in my form now.
I was like, it should be on the upper portion of your character sheet.
I was thinking I was still joking.
What? No, you're not. You're just Din. What's your initiative?
16.
16. Becky.
13.
13. Okay. Dan, you're first.
Well, I was holding an act.
I mean, the creatures around you are all still like a couple of like the wolves and like one of the lizards have like livestock pinned down and are like chomping down, and then some of the other creatures are like pounding on windows and doors where you hear screams coming.
I was gonna say, do I hear people?
Oh yeah, you hear like
Okay, then I will attack stuff.
Okay.
Where do I hear it from?
any one of the buildings has somebody
Shit.
somebody, but you do hear go ahead and make me a perception check. Actually, what's your passive perception? Because you're in the middle of battle right now.
13?
13. So you do hear a few younger voices coming from that building to the north of you that has a giant wolf in front of it.
Alright, I'm shooting that wolf.
Shooting the wolf?
Whoa. You're an attacking animal.
Jump the shark, shoot the wolf.
I'm violent.
Cackle it, wrestle it,
Good.
make it yours.
I already have it.
I mean, like, why not?
Why not two?
It's a big ass wolf. That would be great.
I'm shooting it?
Yeah,
Oh shit. 24.
absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Ew. 4 damage? Wait, what was this do?
I was like, check your damage on your bow, because I think your bow is a short bow, so it should be a d6 plus your dex modifier and proficiency. If you have any.
Oh. No. I did a 4.
You rolled a 4?
No, I rolled a 2. Now we have it plus.
Oh, and you have a +2?
Yeah, I was just seeing what this bow does because I didn't really.
It's not the... Is it the moon bow?
No, the rat queen bow.
Oh! Yes. So that bow should definitely do something for you.
Only if I have advantage on attack rolls.
Unfortunately, you do not on that
Yep.
one.
So yeah, I guess
4 damage?
Damn.
Okay. Do you
I-
have another attack?
I do.
Okay. Same wolf?
Oh yeah. 17.
17 definitely hits.
Oh, that's better. 10.
10 damage. All right. So you loose off 2 arrows and it hits the wolf in the back as it is like scraping against this door. And you see it now like snarls and turns towards you and starts to head in your general direction.
Check.
Next
Wait.
is anything else? Bonus actions?
Yeah, I can take out a.
Ooh, who are you taking out?
Did I have Maul still out though on the airship? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it's still on the airship, so far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come with you.
No, he didn't. So now I can't.
Okay.
Unless you put him away.
No. I don't think I would have.
Just Ellie and Maul chilling on the airship.
But I could rage. Too late, but. That's okay. This is fine for now.
Okie dokie. Next, the creature in front of you, Becky, gets pulled up. Like her arms look like they are bound above her head, and she seems to be pulled up by this invisible force that you can't quite make out. And she is going to use Flash Freeze. You and Din are in range for this, so I need both of you to make me con saving throws.
Natural one. Oh. It's 2 I've gotten today.
Natural one.
Oh no! Okay.
Well, why?
Is Becky's name in her mode?
So you both take 19 ice damage, frost damage, and you are currently frozen in place, unable to move. So you are bound or unable to move. You can still take actions, but your speed is 0. You don't gain any benefits to your speed, and attacks against you have advantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That was her bonus action. You see as she's like being like moved around, and you see this ripple of energy suddenly flash, and you get a look, but not a fully formed look, of what might possibly be manipulating this woman. Almost like the Predator, when it's in stealth camo, you do get that like glimmer, and you see this figure behind her, almost has it bound up like in front of it, and it is moving this giant spear around. And Becky, you are the closest one, so it is going to make an attack against you. And it has advantage, since you cannot move. That was a 6, and that one is a 14.
14 just hits.
Okay. Let's see. That is 7 piercing damage and 4 cold damage. And then it is your turn, Becky. As this creature is going to float back, so if you, since it is next to you, you can take a attack of opportunity if you would like.
Can I do anything if I'm frozen?
You can still take action. Your speed's 0.
Oh, okay.
You can't move.
Okay. I guess I'm going to cast Investiture of Flame. And so basically flames race across my body, shedding bright white light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light in an additional 30. And then the flames don't harm me, but it harms anyone who gets near me now.
Okay.
I'm now immune to fire damage and have resistance to cold damage.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Is there any enemy that's within 5 feet of me?
No, unless I don't think you have any actions that can stop her from moving away from you. So she is going to move away from you. The only creature that's close enough to you is Din, who is next to you.
That was that. That's my action. And then I don't know if I have anything for bonus action right now. So I think that is my turn for right now.
Okay. Most of these other creatures aren't too perturbed by your presence at current and are kind of minding their own business, except for the wolf, who Din shot, so the wolf is going to come up and try to take a couple of bites out of you. It has advantage since you are frozen to the ground. 13?
I don't think so. No.
and a 9. So even though you are frozen to the ground, you're able to dodge about as its jaws like snap at you. And you get a closer look at this creature now, and there is this like really like those UV bulbs like that are in like industrial places like Walmart. Is that kind of light like pouring through cracks in its skin? This like really harsh white light. Becky, all of those creatures are going to keep doing what they do. Now I need those of you who came through the gate with Oraha to roll me initiative. I roll Oraha. Okay. Din, what's your dex mod? Or your initiative modifier? 2.
I have advantage on it, if that matters.
No, but you and Araha are going to be going at the same time. Milos.
13.
13. Do you have a higher initiative modifier than Becky?
That's +2. I think yours is +1, right?
Okay. Marquies.
19.
19. Nice. Asher.
4.
4. All right.
2.
Okay.
Through, though.
So, those of you stepping through this gate, you step into basically this darkness that seems to swirl about you, and you exit this plane entirely. And in front of you, time seems to slow down. Araha commands the darkness in front of him to part for all of you as the red crystal on top of his sword is spreading this crimson light to part this sea of black in front of you. At the other end is another gate that is slowly opening up, and in the distance you can hear the cries of people, smell smoke, but you also see faces moving about the darkness around you. And you are not alone in this space, and others try to permeate Araha's light, but he holds it strong, and you make it through the gate and pop forth in time to see that Din and Becky are both frozen solid to the ground upon which they stand, as Din is combating this giant wolf in front of her that has these cracks of light seemingly escaping from its skin. And let's go ahead and place you on the board. If you guys want to put your tokens in the upper right-hand corner of the gate there, kind of in the upper right-hand of that path. I don't have a token for, so I'm just going to use this. Marquies, you're actually up first.
That's pretty hype.
Even though he was the last one to go through the portal.
Hey, man. I just come through just blazing, you know?
Actually, Shire shot through the portal before he went through.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay, well, these animals are like, did that wolf attack?
It is attacking Din at the moment, so
Okay. Well, that's that's like right on front.
that's the one you're after.
Oh god.
Cap it that dog.
Can I pet that dog?
All right. Gold coin going in.
Gold coin?
Gold coin.
Alright. So the gun shifts.
Okay, that's a 24.
Absolutely.
That's Doggo coin. He's a 10. Fuck yeah, let's go. It's not very much. That's a 9.
9.
9 for the damage.
Roll us your 6.
A Moogle.
A Moogle appears upon your gun. Are you taking a second shot?
I can do 2 shots.
Can you not?
I only have 1 attack per action.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the magic hybrid class.
Yeah, I forgot. Any bonus actions that you'd like to take?
What the fuck? There we go. Oh. No, because I don't remember what all I can do.
Okie dokie.
Pull a potion from your.
Yeah, all of my potions have been reworked, and I have not.
Yeah, well, just
Go on.
throw one and see what happens.
No, that much person.
Right.
You're one of the names on the list.
Din, you and Araha are going at the same time. So, what would you like to do with this wolfie in your face?
Oh, no, I can't shoot. Can I?
You have your axes.
Did you just say?
Bite it. Just bite it with your teeth.
I mean, can I grapple it? Just kidding, I won't do that.
You can certainly try.
Can I pull my axes and go and attack it?
I mean, if you just drop your bow to pick up later, yeah, you could. Otherwise, you're shooting at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll drop my bow. And
Okay.
Is that an action or anything? Is that-
No, just dropping an item is a free action, and then you can
Then
draw.
I will rage.
Then you will rage. All right.
I don't know how to do this. Okay. So I'm dual wielding these things, I guess. Because I have 2 axes. Do I get a second attack or no?
You would as a bonus action, since I don't think you have the dual wielding feat.
I raged. I can't do that.
So then you can only attack it with one hand axe.
I have 2 weapon fighting?
Do you have 2 weapon fighting?
I do.
Then you can.
Okay. Does the second weapon have any
Actually, I think it's still a bonus action. Let me look at the feat real quick.
You have 2 attacks, so you can hit it twice. 2 weapon fighting just means that
you can use a bonus action?
you can use a bonus action to attack a 3rd time, like with your offhand, but you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is negative. So you can hit again, but it's just a straight roll.
So yeah, it would be a bonus action, but you raged this time.
You
So
can't use it this time.
next turn, you could take a 3rd attack with your offhand weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, so I am doing
You still have your 2
But you
attacks.
still have your 2
Oh,
regular
okay.
attacks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I can do it. 21.
21 will definitely hit.
Wait, what does Paige do?
I think you're decent.
Plus 3 melee damage.
Does your axe plus 3? Whatever you roll plus 3. Plus 2 because you're raging.
This is plus 3 on rage.
Oh, plus 3.
So
And then-
it's plus 3 plus the 3 from this. Plus 6 total.
so it's plus 6 total. On
11.
11? Nice.
And then offhand?
No, not
Oh, no, your
offense,
second
just your
attack.
second attack. Yeah.
Your offhand would be your bonus action.
Oh.
So you
second
get 2
attack.
attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 18.
18 will definitely hit.
9.
So you crack your axe in the middle of this wolf's skull, and it lets out this whimper as it goes flat, and the blood starts pooling underneath it.
Does the blood melt the ice?
No, it freezes on the ice.
Oh, darn.
So the light cracks in it didn't do anything or anything?
Mm-hmm.
The light crack thing?
They go dim as soon as it dies.
Okay.
So, it's Araha's turn, and Marquies, did you put your token on the field yet?
Yeah.
I do not see it.
Right next to Asher and Araha.
Well, shit. It's not on my screen. That's okay. But as long as you're next to Araha, that's all I need to know. Araha is actually going to reach out and touch you, Marquies. And he is going to cast. Let's do it at that. Yeah, he's going to cast Bless on you.
Okay.
So. Well, actually, he can choose 3 creatures. So he's actually going to choose Marquies, Asher, and Milos. So when you guys, for the next minute, whenever you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can add a d4 to the number rolled to the attack or saving throw. That is his action. He doesn't have anything worth a bonus action right now, so he's going to pass that up and he's going to hang back here. After Araha is the woman. Seeing these new folks on the field here.
Yo, I have an alchemy jug. What the fuck?
Mayonnaise.
Mayo.
I'd eat some mayo.
Not really worried about you two since you're already stuck to the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Gonna move up here. And not quite yet. Is actually going to reach, like, pull that spear back and aim it at you, Milos.
Oh.
And oh, you have your cloak too, right?
Mhm.
So it's a natural 17 and a natural 15, so either 19 or 21. So does it 19 hit you?
19 does not.
Okay. So you guys see as this spear like launches towards Milos, and his cloak seems to kind of make it hard for this creature to see the target. And it looks like it hit Milos for a second, but then that kind of blur effect seems to show a different thing happening. That is that first attack. I don't think you're close enough, and I don't know if she would worry about it yet. Nope. Okay. Next is Milos.
Okay, so because I'm not familiar with the sword magic, I have a question.
Yes.
If I were to use a concentration spell, such as Call Lightning, would it consume the spell to imbue a weapon with that type of energy, or could I use a single turn to imbue a weapon with that energy?
It's not an ability. You're using the scroll as an item to imbue somebody's.
Oh, it's a single use.
It's a single use item.
Okay, that makes it more. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I will just do. She doesn't have any metal on her by chance, does she?
No, she's actually wearing pretty much near nothing. She has like the back of the neck wrap kind of style tops, and she's wearing kind of this frayed looking peasant skirt.
Okay. I think I'm just going to do a scorching ray. And I'm going to do it 4th level. You want me to roll for each individual ray?
Yes, please.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Okay. So 3 of them are over 20. The other one was 17.
17 will not hit.
Okay, so 3 of them hit. And the first one is 8 fire damage. Second one is 5 fire damage. And the third one is 7 more fire damage. 8, 5, and 7.
So when those scorching rays seem to hit on target, you see this like ripple effect. That same ripple effect that Becky and Din had seen as they were closer to her. You guys just saw her like floating in the air. You do not see like a solid form, but something is like she's not flying. She's being held up in the air. And you aim your attacks at her, and something seems to come in front of her, and it almost like splashes off some kind of liquid as something moves in front of her for those rays. So it hit, but it doesn't look like it did a lot.
Okay. Good to know. And then I assume I would have had time to like commune for the day.
Yes.
What elements would I have gotten?
So you guys would have been on the Rubus side of things. Close enough to the ocean, you would have gotten earth, darkness, and water.
I will do darkness. So I'll place that. I'll just have him attack. Brevity. So darkness. Oh, it's Bane. So I will do a summon as my bonus action and have him attack with his dusk daggers.
All right.
19 and 25 to hit.
Yes, those will both hit.
Okay. So. Okay. That is 6 and 8 necrotic damage.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, I didn't have. That's fine. No, that's fine. We're good.
All right. Becky, you are up.
Okay, for my bonus action, Becky is going to throw down some ley lines.
All right.
She is going to expend 5 Enochian dice because fuck this bitch. And then she is then going to use her action to throw a firebolt.
All right.
Could I have communicated that the fire didn't do a lot when I did it?
Yeah, because it's just a speaking action. So.
Okay.
I would communicate like, hey, fire isn't super effective, FYI.
You just
Okay.
call it across the battlefield too.
Shit. That didn't. That's only 13 to hit.
Fortunately, a 13 does fizzle out on that same ripple effect that you see seem to cover the woman that you're trying to aim at.
I guess that is my turn. Since I'm stuck here.
You can go ahead and make a strength saving throw at the end of your turn. You are at disadvantage, remember. Or no, you're not, because it's dex. So it is a strength to try to break the ice here.
Strength
Mhm.
to break the ice.
You haven't even
Not
asked your name. Why are you
disadvantage.
breaking the ice?
What's that?
That's a save.
It is a save, yes.
10.
10 unfortunately does not quite break the ice. This ice is very supernaturally cold. After Becky, it is going to be... It's not there. Din is already gone. Again, the wolves and the lizards aren't really worried about you guys. They are almost through on that building to the northwest. The lizard is almost like through the door up here, as it has been like trying to get inside. So Asher, you would actually be up next.
He is going to move up 30 feet, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he can just see this woman, right?
Yeah, like I said, she's kind of like floating in air.
And then he is going to cast Guiding Bolt at her,
Okay.
which is a 19.
19 will just barely hit.
Okay. So that is 5d6.
Some big
Brilliant.
damage.
So that's 18.
18 damage?
Yeah. 18 radiant. I don't know if that makes a difference at all,
Doesn't really seem to do anything extra.
but she took some damage, right?
Yep.
Cool. I think that is all he can do. Yeah, that's all he can do.
All right. Back to the top, Marquies.
The next attack has advantage, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you have advantage against this target that Asher has cast his guiding bolt at.
Oh, Gabe. Which one was that?
It's Blaize. It's listed as
Oh.
Blaize. I was just using that avatar.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just. What is Bane T2?
That's
That's
Right.
Milos's
Okay.
summon.
All right.
Yep.
I will take a shot at this Blizz thing then. It's a 17.
17?
You have it.
You have advantage.
Oh. 17.
One.
bless this. You
You do have bless as well, so a d4 on top of your 17s.
Uh, 21.
Yes, 21 will hit.
Oh, that was another gold, by the way. What the? Oh, boy, where are you going? $14.
10. All right.
And that's an Ultros.
Ooh. Roll the one. All right.
Does that reset it?
What's that?
Does that reset it? I don't. Or
I think I have it in the description for you there. I don't think it does anything until it hits 3.
oh wait. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, once you hit 3 slots, then the effect goes off. So Marquies, Din, you are up.
Oh wait, no bonus action.
Oh, bonus action?
Yeah. Let's see. So from the
Bandolier?
from the bandolier, one of the containers is holding like a set of like, kind of looks like marbles, but like they're kind of, there's like a flowing liquid. You know those? I can't remember what they are. Like it's like the oil shit where it's all like swirly and sparkly, glowy on the inside. You know,
Like a glitter lamp?
kind of maybe. I don't know. So it's kind of like that. It is. This one is actually red, and so I'm going to throw it at just throw it at the same thing. It doesn't actually tell me. Oh,
So you would make a ranged attack. So
Yeah.
it's your d20 plus your dex plus your proficiency.
oh well. I guess then in that case it would be 19.
19? 19 does hit.
Okay. So this does. $12.
What kind of damage?
So red is fire.
Fire? So fortunately, it looks like the fire kind of fizzles out a little bit, unfortunately.
I was
But
hoping it would melt him.
let's see what your bandolier does.
That is an 8 on the bandolier.
Okay.
Oh! It doesn't do anything because he didn't die.
Oh, if we level up, or that the level
Yeah,
up.
so
Unfortunate. So nothing happens. Peter's out. Now it is Din and Raha at the same time. So, Din, you can go first.
So I'm stuck still, right?
You are stuck, but you can make a strength save at the end of your turn to try to break the ice.
The end of my
Which you have advantage on because you're in ratio.
Yes.
I can't do anything besides break it.
You drop your axes, pick up your bow.
My rage will end. So
You attack something on your turn though.
Yeah, you keep your rage if you attack.
I can't reach anything.
You pick up your bow.
Isn't that an action?
It's an interaction because it's on the ground. It's an object interaction. So if you just dropped your axes on the ground, you picked up
Oh,
your bow.
sure. We'll do that. Okay. I'll try and shoot her.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna shoot her with my bow. $19.
19 does hit.
7.
7 damage. Go ahead and break your limit.
Whoa.
What the bow? Oh god.
So it's the Rat Queen bow. That dark bow that you guys had seen Din obtain from her void self.
I don't know.
Shoot her in the eye.
Hmm?
Shoot her in the eye.
Shoot her in the eye.
Nobody your eye out with that.
Sure. Just say I shot her in the eye.
Okay. Yeah, dead center in one of her eyes. You shoot right through her, and she turns into this puddle of liquid and splashes
Oh.
on the ground. All the other creatures
Frosty's an
seem
old man.
to lay down and form into these puddles and start to like
Gross.
move along the ground and seep back into the well. The ice that had been binding you guys melts as well and seems to make itself back into the well.
Oh, that well's cursed.
Becky, for just a moment, you see that same face looking at you through the well as it slinks back down into the well. You guys are out of combat now, and you see a number of scared faces looking at you through boarded up windows and half-broken doors. There's still fire going on in the stalls in the middle of the city, and a number of dead livestock as well. You guys did seemingly save the day, and a number of people kind of timidly make their way out from their houses, and
Do we see an airship in the distance? coming?
you do see one coming in the distance. So, Ellie, as you
Mal, do you have any sixes? There's just cards sitting in front of him.
yeah, like Batcat, but he does the bear pounce.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys saved the day. A number of people come out to greet you, including an Aura male and seemingly his whole family. His wife, a tiefling woman, is got a small child on her hip and is like has it swaddled. There's also a boy roughly about 9 or 10 and a little girl that's about 7. All 3 of them tieflings. And
Tiefling?
this person says, I don't know where you came from, strangers, but thank you for your aid. We wouldn't have lasted the night without you. Please come. And everybody like is coming out now. You see the building to your left, when facing where he came out from, opens up as well, and a humanoid-looking female comes out, and she is praising you guys and saying, "Yes, please come in. I'll set you up with rooms for free tonight, free food, anything that you'd like. Thank you so much." And that is where we will end tonight. So, unfortunately, Ellie, you are going to miss out on the level up tonight.
Oh, wrecked.
Kind of rude since you took part of my soul.
Yeah.
Fine, you can have half a level up. You get the other half later on.
Nope. I want it.
So yes, you all, besides Ellie, level up to 12.
Just you watch, Ellie.
We all leveled
Skip
up
out more
more.
combat.
We were ahead of levels, so we still level up more.
So thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. We hope to get you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.